Hello and welcome to today's free trading video and market analysis. I'm your host, Kenny, Senior Research Analyst with the MiniAnalyst.com. The first thing we're going to look at here is a chart of the market. This is the mini S&P 500 futures contract, front month in nature. Today is the 25th day of March 2011, a Friday, as usual. And what's very interesting about this day is look at all the beautiful green that we're having. Matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and get out a beautiful trade, buy at 1311.50, we'll call it. Anywhere around 1310, 1311 would be a great buying opportunity. Go ahead and stop, certainly at around 750 in the market. You can go ahead and hold it on into the close, or go ahead and take your profits in scales. If you're trading, let's say, a 3-lot, you want to go ahead and take some profits off the recent highs, which of course right there around 1450, we'll call it. Take off a third of your exposure or half your exposure around 14, so a nice 1150 to 14 or so, 2.5 points for that, and then go ahead and hold the rest and see what the rest does. You might be lucky and get a runner. Nevertheless, that is a trade for informational purposes only, and a side benefit of viewing our weekly, weekly free market analysis and trading video. So, where is the market? As you can see, looking at our proprietary indicators, these are our intraday dynamics. As you can see, the market is impressively bullish. And has been so. Look at yesterday's just simply beautiful session. Full all-out green means bulls are in total control, and there you have a beautiful gap with a retest of our key measure of trend following resistance. Beautiful retest right there. But all green all the time is the indication. It's especially you would expect some follow through, which we've gotten today. Explosive moves higher, not just in the ES, but certainly in the mini Russell and the EMD as well. The mini mid cap have seen some really explosive moves. We'll look at that in a second, but nevertheless, the market is certainly bullish right here, and as you can see, simply coming down with a retest of the prior session's lows. Now, last week we talked about what was the date? It was the 18th, actually. So where should that be? Here we go. We actually mentioned a mirror image of the prior day, duplicate image, one should say, similar trading, and that's exactly what happened. We had a break of the trend, a retest, and a kind of choppy phase thus far. We mentioned a buy around 70.72. That got you about 4 points. We also mentioned the first trade. First trade was along there. That got stopped. So about scratch for the day. For the free trades on that day, or if you held for the more important, less risky trade, you got about 2 to 4 points of profit. But we're going to go ahead and get this video moving so that hopefully you guys can get that trade around 10 to 12, and target around 14 to 16. So we're going to go ahead and minimize this, and we're looking at a daily chart of the market. Whoa, very impressive has been the S&P 500 future or cash market. As you can see, we did have a break of the triangle formation. It was impressive indeed. We are a bit impressed with the resiliency of the bulls here to not only break back from a dangling toe into the 1250 level, but certainly reclaim the level of 1300, and certainly move every indication on the market back to the bullish stance. As you can see, every analysis from price technicals, horizontal, significance, certainly the trend in all key time frames and measures, bullish, momentum bullish short term, and albeit the directional movement of the market is yet to catch up, but as you can see, this certainly has been an impressive snapback in the U.S. stock market. So very impressive has been the move, and certainly it is bullish above 1300, and certainly but having said that, a break below 1284.05, that was a swing point low. That'll suggest some more bearish fall through, and likely a move to 1200 to 1220. Again, we still believe that we're much closer to a top. In fact, if you look at this trend, if you simply extend this, the downtrend, well, I mean, we've just barely got a close above. We've got another close today. Today's been kind of the impressive day because we had the breakout day yesterday and the follow through today. We're getting confirmation. 2 higher closes should be confirmation. Probably going to wait till the third day. Could always get a turnaround Tuesday at the AT next Tuesday, but we're going to kind of wait and see. And the market certainly appears to be bullish. Best case scenario, we get an inverted H&S and just blast to the upside, and that'll probably be about 1,500 or so. But we're going to kind of play it by ear right now, kind of in a range from 1,300 all the way. We'll just call this price right here 1,330 or so in the market, but the more time we spend above 13, you have the confluence of this horizontal measure with the downtrend 1300. That's along with our key measures of trend. That's a pretty significant level of resistance. Again, we're pretty impressed that the bulls have been able to take the reins and overcome that level of resistance. Fortunately, the system we've been talking about a lot lately, MRSEM, went long. It's been catching some beautiful trades, but actually went short. But it quickly reversed to the long side there at 59.60. Now it's 74, so another $1,400. A quick loss of about $1,200. Looks like 48. So we've quickly made back up the loss, and as you can see, the winner. So hopefully we get some continued follow through. For the system. So we're going to look at that. Swing system 15.0. We've looked at these quite a bit lately. It actually jumped out. Look at that beautiful breakout. Green, 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 green. Forgot to look at the MRSEM, but we know that's breaking out as well. But didn't catch, actually just caught a loss and had to jump out right before the continuation move. But definitely expect another potential long setup there forthcoming if we get a bit of a retracement. And I'm going to go ahead and minimize that. There's another swing system 5.0 clocking a beautiful winner. Of course, we got caught on that down move in the swing system 5.0. Got caught on that down move, got stopped out, but fortunately went right back to the long side, weathered this little storm, and inverted H&S blast higher. Beautiful trend. Look at that insanely beautiful trend. That is just really nice. Nice pennant formation coming right here and a break above 12,000. And so it's definitely some impressive moves there. But as mentioned, at some key resistance in the Dow here. So not sure if we mentioned that, but that is some pretty key significance at 12,200. We'll call it 12,300 was an errant move. 12,200 is definitely strong resistance in the Dow. So how have our we can go ahead and minimize that. How have our portfolios been doing? It's okay. Look, chop and go. Chop and go. That's a nice term for it. Average loss of about 1% yesterday, but the standout was the Swinger DT up 3%, Q Trader up 2% on Wednesday. Again, more chop. Nevertheless, DDTDS gained 6%. Very impressive for the day, considering Matt Black gained just 0.24%, the original Matt Black portfolio there on Tuesday. So it's been kind of a quiet week, as you can see. And unfortunately, we didn't participate as much as we would have liked to have in yesterday's session. But nevertheless, I'm going to go ahead and switch out. We've certainly got our performances updated. A lot of you guys will be happy to hear that, and you can just go to the website, and it looks a little bit more like it has for the past 8 years or so. Got some of our original venerable portfolios up there that you can go ahead and take advantage of. The Matt Black, for instance, right there, you can peruse the performance of the Matt Black. Actually, this is a version 5.0. So you're really going to get the best of the old school along with the best of the new school, relatively new school, being last 2 years, systems that have been developed over the last 2 years to stay on a year to stay on the cutting edge of the market dynamics. But there you can see the Matt Black $100,000 portfolio, 24% return per month. For the Matt Black, so very impressive over the last 54 months, 1.3 million in profit for the Matt Black portfolio. There you can see the EQ line. These are all the drawdowns. Average drawdown looks to be about $20,000 to $30,000 on this $100,000 portfolio, but we do have the extremes near $60,000 or so. Actually, 57,000 has been the maximum drawdown. The average drawdown just $9,000. But certainly, in looking at the chart, quite a few. The average drawdown certainly takes into consideration these little drawdowns, but you can expect certainly some 20 to 30%. And as you should expect, with risk capital being devoted, anyone trading a map black would certainly be worth $1 million, 500,000 to $1 million. We recommend 10 to 20% of your total portfolio, and you should also be invested in your stocks and bonds and various other vehicles. But there's the map DT. Certainly the original version of Map Black and Map DT, those are closed, but you have a version 5.0. What's also interesting is our new pricing models. $38.88 per quarter for the Map Black. This was, I believe, a $6,000 portfolio per quarter. 47 lots. You trade across probably 35 systems or so. Certainly, if you were to participate in this much diversification from anyone else, you would be paying, well, probably at $200 a month per system. That was the average price, and whether or not they charge by lots, they certainly should, because one big whale can certainly erode everyone else's performance, but nevertheless 35 systems, so that'd be about $7,000 a month, and this is $38.88 per quarter, so quite a good deal. And the Map DT, that's a $100,000 portfolio. The Map DT version 5.0, $28.88 per quarter, and you're trading 27 lots across probably 22 or 25 systems. So again, that kind of diversification, if you were to trade that many systems at $200 a month, you're looking at $5,000 a month, $15,000 a quarter. They may give you some discount in a year. This is $28.88 per quarter. That's a $50,000 portfolio. You can also trade it in $25,000 form, although that reads 50. Sorry for that. Nevertheless, certainly the profit goes down 1,200% over the last 54 months, $600,000, 1,200%, and the maximum risk is 72%. The average risk 15%. Reward to risk of 16.38. Very impressive. 22% is the return per month. But you can peruse these, and of course your return goes up to an mind-numbing 2,400%, but your risk certainly 145% has been the maximum, average of 30% or so. But there you can see this $25,000 portfolio. You will have those swoons where you'll get now the margin for this is quite a bit of money, about 12,500 we'll call it, maybe 15,000. So you would need to, just on one of these $25,000 drawdowns, you need to have $40,000 in there to continue trading and to snap right back to the upside. So that's the Map DT version 5.0, both 50,000 and 25,000. TTTHR, $10,000 portfolio, very nice, 2,000% return for these systems, as you can see. And we're kind of getting back to a more normalized profit. We've certainly made astonishing money. Just go to our testimonials over the years, and as you can see, these huge months that we've had. But we're kind of getting back to what we like, which is just consistent profits. Drawdowns certainly you're going to have, but consistent profits. Look at these bulks. I mean, you stack all these up, and they certainly add up to some very large numbers. As you can see, 1,364%. Maximum drawdown for the MSA UDT, 120% or so. Average about 50%. The DDT ET, these are our $5,000 portfolio. So 5,000, 5,000, 10,000, 10,000, 25, 50, and 100. So very simple. Kind of went for a simple format for the offering. DDT ET, there you go. Just beautiful profits. Those really, again, stacked up. Those really start to pay real dividends. So, if you guys have any questions, I hope you enjoyed the video. You can peruse the returns there. There's the Master A as well, and you can certainly trade the Forex or OX options. But if you have any questions, go to the website. Feel free, chat with the support team live, or shoot us an email to admin@MiniAnalyst.com. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.